It was a great 3-1 win for Manchester United against Arsenal at the weekend. However, Paul Pogba was sent off in what a lot of people think is controversial, a controversial situation. So first of all, should he have been sent off? Should he get an extended ban for his sarcastic and disrespectflapping clapping? And thirdly, can Man United cope without Paul Pogba? Let's kick off with, was it a red card? Flav.
All right. Ask the non-Man United fan.
Ultimate par.
Sorry.
A long list of pars.
I wasn't anticipating that either. I was like, well, all right.
We can go Sam first.
Did you mean to get that?
Yeah, I did. It quite good, didn't it?
That was good.
Yeah.
I feel bad now. Go on.
It was clearly a straight red. You know, if you look at the replays, and I know the referee doesn't have that bit of a doubt, but he got it completely right. He's not in control of his foot once it's up like that. You know, he is going through him regardless. There's no attempt for him to pull out. He doesn't touch the ball. The ball's bounced off him, off of Bellerin's leg. The studs come down on him with the right amount of pressure.
With vengeance.
Yeah, it was
down on him.
I thought it was an absolutely horrendous challenge. Yeah, I did. I thought it was a horrible challenge and at least a 3-match ban.
Go on, before I say
What? No.
But what I'm saying, in the current... I'm all for these challenges. I think we should bring more of these back in.
No, but that wasn't a challenge.
Spice it up. But in the eyes of the law, he's got to go.
Right.
That's all, you're just leaning it all if you'd say that. But no, look.
I suppose you didn't say current climate.
In the current climate, refereeing current climate.
In the current climate, you can't do that anymore.
Pogba forced the referee into a decision of which he had absolutely no choice in the game. He saw it, and it was a red card.
Yeah, so it's direct red card.
Yeah, no, but you're making it sound like it was full of malice and it was full of intent. It wasn't.
It was clearly full of malice.
Pogba went, for some reason, I don't know what Bellerin was doing, taking a knee on the floor.
It's up to him what shape his body is. It has nothing to do with Pogba.
He doesn't run around like that, no. Does he? Doesn't run around like that.
He's trying... That was beautiful. He was trying to... He's just blocking, weren't he? He was blocking. Have you never done it where you spread and you put your leg down and you think, look, he did the right thing, he tackled him. You know, if anything, he deflected the ball out of his path.
Pogba is really unfortunate that he's got a 3-game ban for something that literally contained zero malice. He had a fantastic match, had 2 assists before that. He's been brilliant since he's come back.
He was not even going for the ball. It was clear that he was just he wanted to do Bellerin.
Oh, come off it.
But you watch him, his eyes, I'm a bad one. But his eyes were clearly on Bellerin. They weren't looking at the ball. The ball was beneath him. His eyesight, you watch it from the replay, was looking at Bellerin.
I'm going to watch the replay.
I think, allegedly, without any real way of knowing that he wanted to hurt him.
I watched the game, and I remember thinking, ooh, and then thinking, no, it's not. It's not a red card.
Yeah.
Because of Bellerin. Now you see all the time you see these high foot fouls when a player's kind of gone down like that, and like anywhere else on the pitch, then no one would blink. For that, it's almost like the opposite of it for me. Bellerin, there's no need for him to have his knee down there, and so if you do that, then things are going to happen. And the other thing I would say that from what you said was that he'd lost control. Had he lost control? Like, it's not like his foot was like up here, and he was like, it was because of the unusual way that Bellerin decided to place himself that his foot came up because he then saw a.
Yeah, all right. In lost control was the wrong thing to say. I shouldn't have said that. He's actually had more control and intent in hurting him. It's the exact opposite of what I said, and that makes it worse. He tried to hurt him by having all the control of his foot.
Right. Sometimes,
just to go back to what you said, I just want
to concentrate on your...
All right, but the shape of his body, it's up to him what shape his body is. If he wants to stop, you can do whatever you want within the law of the game to shape his body up that way. That's not his...
So if somebody lies on the floor and then gets kicked in the head because they're lying on the floor, then it's a player's fault that kicked him in the head.
But it wasn't his head, it was his leg.
Oh, I'm asking hypothetically here. If someone's lying on the floor now and he gets kicked in the head,
hypothetically, if he puts his head in the way of the football, then it's your fault if you get kicked in the head.
But if someone, you mean like putting your knee on the ground?
Same thing.
But if someone's stamping down when he sees someone's head there and he's
it's not stamped.
Well, he studs up kind of through that kind of thing. Not stamped. It wasn't stamped through. Yeah, he followed through.
You are spreading lies.
Look, the fact is, it doesn't matter either way. What we're saying is all conjecture. It was a red card. Everybody thinks it's a red card. If you don't think it's a red card, you're wrong.
So Graham Poll was saying, I don't know if that's a good person to be looking at, Graham Poll, but I mean, he was a professional ref. Yeah. Remember that intent is no longer required unless for handball. Pogba gets none of the ball and lands his studs on Bellerin's leg, clearly endangering his safety.
What he probably did.
What Man United fans will be annoyed about is the fact that Koscielny, I mean, you won the game, so it doesn't overly matter.
Yeah.
But Koscielny's kicked Lukaku.
Yeah.
And it's clear exactly what he's doing. Although it's a long way out, he is through. Lukaku,
well, he's completely through.
He doesn't get sent off.
It's 100% intent. And by the letter of the law there, that is a red card because you're stopping a goal scoring opportunity.
He said intent is irrelevant now. Graham Poll.
I'm not listening to Graham Poll.
That annoys me. I think intent should play a part.
Yeah.
I think
why doesn't it play a part?
Because I guess it's impossible to, isn't it?
It's hard to prove whether or not someone intended to hurt someone, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't think they're going to appeal because that would be dangerous, right?
No, I don't know whether. Let me know in the comments. I don't know whether this law still exists, but I swear previously it was like if you had a 3-match ban and it was 100% a red card and you don't deserve an appeal, but you put in an appeal that's considered frivolous, you got 1 game added and it became a 4-match ban. I'm not sure if that exists anymore, or whether that was actually a rule and I made it up in my head.
Nice. Do you make up rules in your head?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Rule 1.
And then I boot myself in my head as well.
So the next question, which is the title of this video, is should it be extended because of the sarcastic clapping that he did as he got sent off? So in the Telegraph, they're suggesting that Andre Mariner might put the fact that he was doing that sarcastic clapping, which he did very quickly as soon as he got sent off, in his report, and that could lead to an extended ban. Do you think Andre Mariner should do that? And do you think Pogba should be kind of punished more for being that sarcastic?
No.
Ban for slapping.
He shouldn't include it.
Also, slapping would be worse, to be fair.
He shouldn't include it in his report, and he shouldn't be banned. Everybody can react in a way they wouldn't normally react if they're in an emotional situation. He's just been sent off. He just realised he's going to be suspended for Man City the week after, and he's doing what any human being does in those situations. He's reacting in a way that you might not usually react if you knew the consequences of those actions. So no, just let him off. He's a red game. 3 matches enough. The clapping. It has no bearing on this respect the referee thing. He's just clapping. If he's screaming in the ref's face and grabbing him like this and going, "You're a fucking prick," then maybe give him another ban. But all he's done is walk off and clap. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Just to play devil's advocate, because we've spoken about this before, I'm awful for that kind of stuff playing football. I like to kind of be condescending. That's my way. I'm kind of within the rules. I'm not really kind of like punching you or whatever. Yeah. It's kind of gamesmanship in terms of that side of it. But playing devil's advocate, is it ultimately that a high level of dissent once you've been sent off? Or am I clutching at straws?
I've personally been clutching at straws as well. I think Mariner will realise, having looked at the incident after and realised there was no malice involved in it, he said, right, okay, 3 matches is fair. If he looked back at the tackle and goes, Jesus, that was worse than I thought he would, then maybe he would say, right, okay, you know what, I'm going to put this in the report so you might get an extra game ban for it. But I think he'll see that and realise, look, three games is more than enough for that.
Okay, we'll put a poll card, let me know.
You reckon he'll look at that time and go, it wasn't that bad? It was a horrendous challenge.
No, it was not,
horrendous.
Man.
You get as far as horrendous.
It was bad, man.
It was bad, horrendous. No.
He could have done his knee ligaments if his little foot was...
He could be dead.
It could have killed him. Could have took his eye out.
He could be dead.
Could be dead. I'd say what we're...
Death by thigh
Is this because obviously Man United are a massively different side without Pogba in the side. Is this the end for United's title challenge?
Has Pogba single-handedly
given the title?
Has he gone and picked up the title and gone,
here you go,
Pep.
Enjoy.
That's yours. Enjoy it. Keep it nice and clean.
Have a lovely, lovely May.
All right, lads. How are you both doing here? I'm getting double teamed right now. No, he absolutely hasn't. Man United, the problem is Man United are a completely different team with and without Paul Pogba, and it's quite embarrassing. It's embarrassing how reliant we are on one player to link our whole team together. Nice to see James is taking my analysis seriously as well. Let's look at you, Flav, and just pretend that James is...
So the games that he'll miss.
Oh, there you go. He can have the conversation back if he wants.
Man City at home, obviously, Bournemouth, and then West Brom. So you don't have to worry about this. Don't do this. Right. And those 3. So he should be fine without him.
Brilliant. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, serious analysis you got going on here. No, look, United are a completely different team without Pogba. It goes without saying. He really is the most influential player in our squad. He had 2 assists against Arsenal. He's been magnificent. Nobody links the midfield. So without him and the team against City, we're going to struggle. They're going to play midfield 3. De Bruyne's going to run the show without Pogba there. Fellaini's probably got to step up. And Matic, Mourinho's come out now and said that Matic is injured. And
Fellaini's got to step up. That's a bit scary, isn't it?
No, Fellaini got 4 goals in 9 appearances prior to his injury at the start of the season.
Mourinho, if there's anyone in club football who can find a way, it's him, isn't it?
Well, I hope he does for this game because we really needed to. The title is not over, but it's going to be 11 points at the start of December. That's not a good situation to be in.
So was it sending off? We'll put a poll card up there. Vote right now. Do you feel a bit shaken by the fact of the image of a double team with Liam Flammer-Sam? Let us know in the comments. That's what Social Club's about. Not double teaming, just
Being
weird
social.
comments like that. Hit that subscribe button. Check out our other videos this week on Social Club and hit the like button as well. And we'll see you in the next video.